All right, well, somebody said that I should look at today's octortle because apparently they had a harder time with it. If you're not familiar with octortle, this is just like Wordle, but there's 8 words you're trying to guess at the same time. And I'm gonna do my media and cough start. I like to do that, especially on these bigger puzzles, because it gives me more guesses remaining as opposed to like a 3 or 4 word start. There's benefits to both, but all right, let's see. We've got 2 words with yellow A's. We've got a D and E. This one's interesting. C-O, and it needs to have a D. Something like colds would work, I suppose. You know, the only vowel we have there is the O, unless there's a Y. But it would have to be probably D-Y like that, most likely. Don't really like that. All right, so let's do something with the A in a new spot. We don't really have much else to go on, and some good letters. So something like rants would work. That's R-N-T-S with the A. We could do an E as well, but you know, it's most likely that the E is at the end here. So I don't necessarily feel like I need to locate the E as well, because it's probably at the end anyways. All right. Ooh, okay, so this is probably condo, isn't it? Yep, okay. Good. And what do we got over here? Ooh, there's 2 O's here too. And it's O-R-G-O, it's forgo. Forgo, there we go. Good, which checked for the F. There is an F in this word, which is interesting, but this one, R-E, if it's that, what would be the re-wet is a thing, re-let. Otherwise it's R-E-T, but we need to have another E probably. So, re-wet, re-bet. This is T-H, there's an A, so if you put the A at the beginning, you'd have to have 4 consonants. So it's gotta be A-T-H, but then swath? Swath is pretty good. What else could it be? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I'm gonna go for swath, which checked for the W then, and there's no W's anywhere. Okay, so it's not re-wet. So now I'm thinking re-let. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like maybe there's something else I'm not thinking of, but unless you have R-E and then a triple consonant, you've got to have another vowel, and you could, oh, retry, retry. Yeah, I was about to say, unless you have a Y, but then, yeah, retry with a double R, okay. Good, that's, well, not good, because that's more possibilities, but good that I thought of that. All right, over here, we've got the F, got the E, could it be E-F-T? Maybe E-F-T-Y, something like hefty, but there's no H. So, lefty would work. Lefty's good. I feel like the F isn't gonna be at the end. I don't know how you could do that. So it's gotta be F-T, and then what could be, I mean, if it's not a Y, I feel like the only other thing it could be is maybe another T, but I don't like the E-F-T-T. Yeah, it's gotta be, or another E maybe, but I don't like that either. So I think it's gotta be E-F-T-Y, and then I think it's gotta be lefty, given the letters we have left. Let's go for it. It's lefty, all right, very nice. Okay, so oh, and that checked the L then, so we've got 3 words with L's, that's very good. And it checked for the Y, so this is gonna be retry then, because it's R-E, the T is now forced to be third. What else could that be besides retry? I think it's gotta be retry, very nice. We don't have to retry that one, so that's good. And that checked for a double R, not that there's any other words that have R's left anyways. Okay, this one has an L, it's E-T, something E-T. And then, see the problem is, if we don't have a second E, right, then what's gonna happen at the end? Because we've got L, I mean, you'd have to have an E, but I don't know what that would be. Otherwise, you have to have the L at the end, which then I feel like has to have E-L. But then what's that gonna be? Huh. So, Could it be something else? L? What else could be between the T? It's gotta have an E. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. I'm not sure. Okay, this one is the next one that has the first word we don't have very much on yet. So let's look at this one. We've got an E and a U. I was saying that the E is probably at the end. I mean, I'm still thinking that, but U. It could be U-E-T or U-E-L. But then. Oh, it could be, no, it could be exalt. Exalt. I said the E was gonna be at the end probably, but it's not gonna be at the end. It's gonna be exalt. Did that help us over here at all? Well, it eliminated another spot for the L, so the L is definitely at the end. So it's E-T something L. I don't see how that could possibly be anything but an E-L. But what? Betel? That's a word. What's that word? Betel? No. I think it's gotta be that, but I don't know that word. Okay, well, let's look over here. We'll come back to that. So this, all we have is the A. There's an L, either third or fifth. There's gotta be two A's, right? Something like salad, but otherwise, it's gotta have an L at the end, which feels like it's gonna have another A either way, just because with the letters we have, you can't really do like a triple consonant. And we could have two L's, but papal. Papal. That's possible. That's like relating to the Pope. If it's something to do with the Pope, it's papal. I'm gonna go for papal. There we go. And then I think it's gotta be Betel, because I don't know what else that could be. All right, there we go, Betel. All right, I'm gonna look up that word and, oh, it's beetle. Beetle, apparently. It's a species of flowering plant in the pepper family, native to Southeast Asia. Okay, beetle nut. There you go, never heard of it. All right, well, I mean, it was the only possible thing that would work, given the letters that I had left. So, you know, I don't know, maybe I got a little lucky, but not too bad. I had two guesses remaining at the end. It definitely was tricky not knowing one of the words, but, and there's some tough words in there: swath, exalt, papal, retry, you know, condo and forego. It's kind of interesting. We had two of them with a double O in the same spots. So anyways, let me know if you're familiar with beetle and how you did with today's Octortle. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Pretzel's a good name for a dog.
Yes. Good name. We like food names for our dogs.
You know, we could just give all our reindeer food names. We could name them Turkey and Cranberry.
And
That's a terrible name for a dog.
Turkey and Lurkey.
I feel like venison
Turkey
would be a
alert.
bad idea.
What is that? Cheek. Cheek. It's gonna be cheek. Okay, well, let's do essay type. Look at that. That is a word I should have had a long time ago. So now, I don't know. Let's try that. Oh, that was it. So the three I's were the lies. Wow.